Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at 42 minutes past 8 a.m. and we are doing amazing right here on Art and Culture Monday. We've just concluded on our conversation on the play My Dad Can Beat Your Dad, and we're going to be tagging it on our art calendar segment. So if you've missed it, worry not, okay? Because we're going to be bringing that to you in a few minutes. But we are here for the second launch, and before we do that, I want to get to a number of comments that are coming in, because Wasike Alan Wanyonyi in Sheka, Emperor Sheka is the what's on the government names. Emperor Sheka anasema we must be seen. That is of course My Dad Can Beat Your Dad, the play. Mtoto wa Mariam anasema show ni moto. Ed Lenz anasema good morning Karen Blessing. I am enjoying the biggest breakfast show Art and Culture Monday. Thank you so much Ed. Sanesh anasema good morning Karen, watching watching Okenya watch you from an undisclosed location. I know you and I boo. Anasema loving the show. Thank you so much. Okenya utuambie ama tupin hii location. You cannot be watching us from we don't know where. Ama makosa yetu ni kufikiri uko Kenya, because you know pia we might be, you know, we don't know. But yeah, thank you for keeping me company. Keep commenting on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be getting to them shortly, but I'm not alone in studio. Like I told you when we were beginning the show, we're going to be talking about an acoustic live music event. That is like Art and Culture Monday extended, you know. So we're going to be talking about the Vibe 254, and I'm not alone because the gentlemen, the brains behind the Vibe 254 are here with me. So they are going to tell us what is the Vibe 254, what do they do, and exactly the reason they are here this morning. So without wasting much time, let's get into it. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, guys.
How are you guys doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I am good. Tuanzie hapa. Please tell us your name. Say hi to guys at home. Kambia wewe ni nani. Then we jump right into this lounge.
My name is Kimathi Tevin.
Yes,
a co-founder and event producer at the Vibe 254.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Short and sweet. Okay. Liking it.
Yeah, watu wa nyumbani.
Yes.
What a fine morning. Twende sana. My name is Faiz Francis Ouma.
Yes.
I'm an artist who is a producer at the Vibe and also a co-founder at the Vibe 254.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Vibe 254 is basically your baby. Like you two are the founders.
Basically.
Yes. Yeah. So let me paint me this picture when the Vibe 254 was born. Like what happened? Were you guys producing music together, or were you at an event then you thought, we need to put this thing together? Like paint me the picture. Ama what happened?
He's a soul creator.
So,
yes.
I listen to a lot of indie, alternative kind of music. So for the longest time,
Yes.
I usused to play music to my friends, to
Yes.
Kina Faiz, to one of our co-founders as well, Joy.
Yes.
Every time I'd play a song to them, hey bro, yo ni noma, yo ni nani, yo ni noma, yo ni nani.
Yeah.
So even when the Vibe came about, it was just me sharing my playlist with my friends. That's how
Okay. Yes.
it just started from that, and 2 years in, I'm 2 years in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. So it was basically just you have good taste in great music that your friends
Great
somehow,
taste in
you
music.
know, also wakisikia we're enjoying this.
Yeah.
So now you shared the idea to Joy and Faiz.
Yeah. I shared them with the team that we are working with. Everyone was, I think this is dope. Kenyan
Yes.
music is dope. Let's do this.
Exactly. And 2 years later.
2 years later,
Wow.
here we are.
I'm loving it. What were your thoughts, Faiz, on when he shared?
So, boy, he has an amazing playlist. So every time we meet up, playlist yake ndio noma.
Yes.
And then he's like, guys, we can do, also he can sing.
Yes.
You know? So ako like, ye ni wale wasengome play, you'll just hear his voice huko nyuma akiharmonize, and then you're like, bro, see, you just sing.
Yes.
So when he told me this idea, I was like, I've never done this before, and as a creative, why not? Let's make it an event.
Yes.
Let's call it the Vibe 254.
Yeah.
Alafu tukaongea na Joy Mune, and here we are at tuko kwa our 5th edition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. Also, yes, we're going to talk about that but a bit later. I realized in 2 years you guys have had 5 editions, which is like amazing. 4. So this is going to be the 5th one. That is amazing. Usually most editions are once a year. So we're going to be talking about how much it takes to put that together. But before we do that, the Vibe 254, the name, the Vibe 254, How did it come about as well?
I'm gonna throw him under the bus since
Yes.
he came up with the name.
Yes.
I'm very poor at
Okay.
coming up with
Faiz,
titles.
tell us. Yes.
So tuko hapo, we are like, so event inaitwa nini?
Yeah.
And then we threw in a lot of names, and then your time, I think watu walikuwa na flow na vibe, the word vibe ilikuwa na bamba.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, guys, the vibe, no, yes, no, tukadebate kidogo, and then wakaongeza hiyo 254 since we are in Kenya.
Exactly, since
tuko
we
like,
are here.
you know, why not? So tulikuwa too creative, tuko tuna jiggle our minds and
yes, because actually, you know, when I heard about it, I was almost like, this name wasn't taken because it's a very common word to the ears. You know, vibes, the vibe. I was like, that name wasn't taken, and these guys must, you know, they jumped on their chance, and it is because the whole event is basically about vibes.
Yeah,
so it's feeling like it's a vibe to even be here right now. So then the name was born. Then you started. So tell me, how do you make an acoustic live music event? Like, how does it look like?
Now or then?
Then let's start from then. Like because you know, when you're saying let's start a music production company, when you tell me that, I know how that looks like. But a live music event, that's not a one time, you know, which is we are going to see Nani for one time, then to Rudy. But like an event that's going to be coming, we have different editions over and over. How do you draw that picture? Ama, has that picture come together in the course of the 2 years? Ama, you had it in the beginning?
It's become easier, more clearer within the course, within the 2-year period.
Yes.
Because me, Faiz, even with the partners we started the vibe with, ground yetu ni ya cinema.
Yes. Okay.
Primarily, I make movies. That's what I do.
Film, exactly.
I'm into directing, producing.
Yes.
Actor, multi-talented young man.
I have seen Faiz. I have seen him on a couple. He's a familiar face.
The familiar face. Yeah, this is. Yeah. So we all had a background in the film space, but we all loved music.
True.
So tukiingia kufanya even a very first edition, knowledge tuka nao ni ya cinema.
Yeah.
So we produced it as like it's like a film.
It was supposed to be a documentary of an event.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that I think we.
Yeah, because how you move from a documentary to a live music event is almost.
I think it's because we. You know, the first time we did it, we didn't expect watu turn up. We're like, if you can get about 30 people.
Yeah.
Actually, I think 2 days to the event, we had sold 29 tickets.
Yeah.
So the idea was like, guys, hakuna just stage. Tunaweka katikati, sort of a bonfire. The artist is at the center.
Yeah.
We do the thing. Siku event, we get to about 150 people.
Yes.
Tunashanga watu wametoka.
Yeah, from 30 to 150. That's like 5 times whatever you had in mind.
That's crazy. Kumbe tumekuwa most of our friends.
Yeah.
Pia wako na hiyo vibe.
Yeah.
Alafu they're so supportive. So guys, the vibe ni akina nani wana perform?
Yeah.
Ilikuwa
We had Kinoti, African Vic and Yozo, which are all amazing artists who believed in our dream,
the vision.
But then
Exactly.
tukigambo, yeah, I think kuna gambo iliyo time.
Hata nyinyi mnajua you are gambling with whether this is going to work or not.
Venue yetu ilikuwa inakaa poa sana. It's called Rustic Haven. Ilikuwa na the vision.
Yes.
So we didn't know how we're gonna bring this up until wase waka show up.
Yeah.
And kila mtu alikuwa na vibe yake. That is when we realized the vibe is actually bigger than us, because there's a lot of things in the vibe apart from music, like fashion, and then the vibe is about art. So our very first audience, when they came, most of the people expressed their art.
Yes.
So you can shape the second and the fourth mpaka the fifth edition yenye tunaenda kufanya.
Exactly. So you had your first. When was this first event?
When last year, 20 what?
2022.
So that was 2020.
Did COVID happen?
Yes.
Was it during COVID time?
So our very first event, to postpone. I remember we wanted to do it in, I think, June or August.
Yeah.
The first time. Then Mutai Kagwe did the thing. Tukasema damn, niko noma.
Yeah.
I think it was like a month later. Vitu zika ease down, nini. then we announced a new dates.
Yes.
The event was on a Sunday. On Friday, Otaikago announced a maximum of 100 people for venue. But it worked. Yeah.
But you found a way for it to work, because that is during COVID, so that means you guys went through COVID pamoja, and then through the second edition and the third and the fourth. Like, do you feel like you guys have picked lessons from every edition that you have been to?
From every edition, I think from the first edition, because I think it's a good thing that Atuku kuingia into it very blankly, because we had a background in film, so we knew we had like the nitty-gritties in film, and they're not so different, but events connect to different. Like the things we never knew, which we realized on the go. I remember the first edition, everything was going so well. So Nika decided, guys, let me step out. I'm coming back in a few.
Alienda kuchange nguo. Apige luku ya event.
Apige luku vizuri. Aache kukaa kama alisurpriseiwa na event.
So I leave, I come back, I think 35 minutes later. From the gate natafuta kila mtu. Kimathi. Stima imepotea.
Yeah, there's nothing, there's no bigger gloom to an event than power kupotea.
Bro, alafu hatuko na plans za generator.
Hatujafikiria stima ingepotea.
Stima inapotea aje?
Hii siku out of all days.
Hatujaitembea hivyo. Kukitafuta generator. But the good thing is, the people we had, I think they read the energy, because we had African Vic performing without the lights. Watu tu wamekama hapo mbele yake, watu walikuwa na torch wanamulikia kinoti. That was the best moment kwa event. Tuko like, guys, hii kitu inaweza happen bila lights.
So they were able to follow the vibe and give you time. Did you guys get a generator though?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
After kila mtu anakuuliza wewe form, what's going on?
Una realize kumbe na jump toka na generator kwa hiyo.
We got a generator because event yetu ilikuwa Rongai. So kupiga tu masimu nini. We finally got a generator, alafu vibe ikaendelea.
Yes.
Now for that, from that experience, we always plan for
now this
backup.
one definitely has a backup generator.
You need. Mbona ikose? So that it's like from every edition, I feel like there is always a lesson, because after every edition we sit down, do a postmortem on the event, what worked, what didn't work, what could we do better, then tunasonga.
Yes, sir. Amazing. Faiz, what are your lessons? Tunaongea hapa na Kimathi a little bit mpaka akona trauma ya kurudi anapata hakuna lights.
One of my biggest lesson imekuwa marketing. Because tukianza sasa, when tulikuwa tunagawa roles, I took the marketing. I thought I was famous.
You're like, I'm famous, man.
I can just post it online. But over time nimekam kurealize market is not about posting it online. You have to go to the ground, talk to people,
do the groundwork.
Mi ndo na event kilipa hapa ni nini. So from the first event, the second edition, kidogo numbers easily and chini, because we thought we can just post na tuendelee. Na mimi kama department ya marketing hapo niliumia kusema ukweli.
You as entire department.
So especially for the third edition na the fifth one, the fourth one tuko na story hapo you know. So hizo zingine we've been on the ground, tumekuwa tukienda my events with our t-shirts, with our flyers, tuna approach watu one on one. So marketing ndio nimelana hapa, because I think ni kama niko na calling hapo kwa marketing. Yes, so I realized siku post tu, lazima niende kwa ground.
Yes. That you can just post pale 1,000 likes on Instagram is not translating to 1,000 people kwa ground. Yes, so definitely that's something to pick up from there. I think this was a very nice way of taking the vibe as a block from where you've come from. I think you guys are learning the lessons and putting in the work and actually moving.
Definitely.
What is the story with the fourth edition? Now that this is the closest to the fifth, what happened?
Nasikianga low blow. Tevin, unataka kuambia?
Fourth edition,
Yeah. So you prepared.
We thought so. Fourth edition.
Yes.
So at this point, my event was set for November.
Yeah. Last year?
Yes, November. Or actually the last weekend of October.
Yes.
I think the same period Oktoberfest ilikuwa inafanyika, if I'm not so wrong. Because nakumbuka tukufanya event yetu, but sasa mimi nikaenda Oktoberfest. Yeah. Because Kenyan music is amazing.
Yes.
Yes, I was there for Kenyan music. I think kuna vitu tu we're not really marada yake about. 1, 2. So we felt the need to. I don't think we're ready enough to produce this show. Hit time. Let's do it in the first weekend of December. Cool.
The first week of December.
Actually, the truth is, after our third event,
Yes.
we were suffering from success because our third event, ilikuwa Halloween edition. I think we had an Halloween edition. Ilikuwa very, like, our third edition was very successful.
Yeah.
And then tulikuwa tunatafuta consistency yetu iko wapi.
Yeah.
Because Blankets and One to inspire a lot.
Yes.
Shout out to Blankets na Mudhoni Drama Queen. Yeah. So tumekuwa tukiwaangalia tunaangalia sasa tufanyaje. Ndugu yangu hapa akasema wase ndio date. And then we're like, our third edition ilikuwa successful. Kidogo we don't have the venue that we had.
Yeah.
So tunatafuta a new venue.
Yes.
Kutafuta a new venue, kumbe kwenye tumeenda noise hawataki.
Yeah.
It's a residential area. So
This
kuna
is the
time
vibe.
fulani.
Yeah.
This is the vibe. Tumejaribu kumarket ticket, tuna realize tuko na watu wetu wangapi? 7 strong.
Yes.
So kufika, everything is not working.
Yes.
Hatuna DJ, hatukuwa na kitu yoyote. And then tulikuwa tusha set up the date, so we had to move with it.
Yeah.
Moving with it ilitu cost because artist wenye tulikuwa now again edition 1 ikajireflect but ilijidiscuss tu vibaya because tulizimiwa lights tukaambiwa we're supposed to get out of there, so we had to explain to wasi wetu wa saba wenye walikuja.
Yes.
We took them in a room and tukaambia wasanii wetu wase mnajua chenye happen, hakuna kitu tunaweza fanya.
Yeah.
Ndio hii
It's
mnaweza.
not the generator.
Yeah, and then wase wali vibe. Then wase walikaa chini,
Yeah.
akina Uchiko na Modest wakaimba.
Yeah.
That was our lowest moment kwa hiyo. After hapo,
Yeah.
ndio hii tumerudi.
You are like enyewe, we need to sit down.
Yeah, that was a
Fun
knockout.
Yes.
Remember we had the first 2 artists walikuwa sha perform. So it was Ochiko performing with Modest Chabari. I think the fact that kuna wase wakuenda, we sat at an indoor space,
Yeah.
jumped to their music. I think that for me was like, damn,
Yeah.
I think I know why we need to do this.
Yeah.
Vizuri.
There is something here.
There's something. People, Kenyan music is dope.
Yeah.
Kenyan music is amazing. That's why these people are here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that really sounded like a low moment.
Legit
But
amazing.
yes, do you think that also gave you the, this is why edition 5 is here? Do you think if 4 was dope, you would be this prepared? Because you must be massively prepared for this. And also, Faiz, I want to engage you on that. Because many people are trying to do with different names, live events, and try to do edition 1 and edition 2 and edition 3. Like what is the most important lesson you have learned to be able to do the vibe back to back nicely, consistently, and not just consistently, but nicely? What are some of the things you guys have picked?
I think chenye tulilearn sana is we realized the vibe is a culture because hata tukianza we wanted to build a culture.
Yeah.
And then hii culture tuli realize this is actually, it's a business, we can pay rent from this.
Yes.
So chenye edition 4 ilitufunza ni edition 5 we need to plan the vibe as a business.
Yes.
And also as a culture.
Yeah.
So inamaanisha we went back to the drawing board, tuka structure hii kitu kama business.
Yeah.
tuka invest our money in it, and then tuka call in the right people. Of course kuna wale wase our partners, kuna wale walitoka wakasema lazima mtuprovie mko serious, and then so fifth edition tukaita our comeback edition, because imetufunza kushow up for ourselves venye tulianguka hiyo time, alafu kushow up for this event because kitu ni future yetu, ni retirement plan yetu, because tuna 10 years to come. Utakuwa unaambiwa the vibe ina come, una book to ticket because we already have the culture, you know. So hizo ni zile lessons zenye tuli realize, guys, lazima tu structure kitu kama biz, tuache ufala, tuache kudhani hapa ni vibes tu, kama you know, because
you're the only guys who are not allowed to think of it as just vibes. For you it's business. In fact I am surprised that you survived to edition 4 without a business plan. You know, it was
vibes.
All vibes and inshallah. And now
I think just to add on that, the question you asked for, I think it's important for artists to learn to separate the art from the business. It took us time to realize that. Because a lot of artists are so passionate about the art. You will do it for free. You
don't need to pay us nothing. Just come and good vibes.
I'm gonna be saying, don't pay me. But once you start looking at it from a business perspective, the conversation changes.
True.
As a business, we know we need backup.
Yes, you need the finances for that backup power.
Like it's a whole ball game. Bitu zimechange. Like it's very, the conversation shifts from your engagement with artists, with your partners, with everyone. Because we have a team. Because when we do the event, we probably have engaged about 50 people. Just from the crew side producing the event. And you can't do that just because you love it. Okay, you can.
Just because Kenyan music is nice.
It's not sustainable.
Exactly. You'll have 1-2 nice editions here and there. That's all you're guaranteed. But when things begin to go south, then it becomes something. We have a very, I don't know whether it's a bad or a good habit at KUTV, at Art and Culture Monday, of hosting artists just before they blow up. So I'm glad that we are having this conversation, because I know you guys are going to blow up. And yes, and it is speaking to it. Like the conversation we're having now, you can already tell that edition 5 is going to be something different. It's going to be from people who have a very different mindset. And you know, so I'm glad that we've had that conversation, that business conversation, because you're going to refer back to this edition 9. Mkisemanga venye, hey, edition 4 kulikuwa, you know, from edition 5 things started looking up. So let's get to now the event itself. What is edition 5 going to be all about? Faiz has told us it's the comeback edition. So let's start from there. What will it involve? What activities will be there?
So primarily, even with the goal of the Vibe 254, so the Vibe is an acoustic music event. It's an evening. It's more of an evening concert. For people who just love chill vibes, mellow vibes. The Vibe 254 is the place to be.
Exactly.
So it's a place where Kenyan music meets other forms of art. From food to fashion. Fashion has been something that may stand out from our very first edition. From food to fashion, in the near future, hopefully fuse that with films as well, because of our background as filmmakers. There's kuchoro. We have vendors.
Body art.
Body art.
Tattoo. Tuko na games. Yani tuko na mayai pasua hapo, kula smoky. Yani tuko na vibe yenye ukisikiza ngoma. We are partnering with Taombaombao. Taombaombao is a concept by Brian Irungu. It's a mat, but ni mat imejengwa na mbao. Kitfest tulitumia kama cinema. This time we're using it as a bar. So kuna kila kitu unaweza pata hapo. Tunapatana na boy anaitwa T-Boy. He has a place ya mocktail na hizo vitu zote. So tumepartner na our friends. We call them artipreneurs, people who wakawe ni preneur kwa art. Tumepartner na wao. so tunakuletea kila kitu kwa hii space moja.
Exactly. Alafu unaweza toka hapo nje after mocktail uchape smoke pasua, you know, just have a nice uko tu hapo ndani. I'm already liking this. I'm already liking it. Yeah, now it feels, you know, thought through. This guy really did something, and like Kimathi is saying, that means you have to engage way more people. That means it cannot be the three of you. It cannot be minta post. Marketing has to be transport iko happy because huyu marketer anahitaji you know, to move kwa ground vizuri. So I think if this is calling you guys to come and watch, this is telling you people have put in their money, their resources, their networks. They have put in that ukitoka hapo, you're not just going to go home with vibes and inshallah. You'll meet someone there that's doing a business and make mocktails huko. Mwingine ana make films zake huko. Like you're going to get networking even from the event. So this is calling you to go to the event, the Vibe 254. Also, you realize that it's been a year since the 4th edition. Yeah, so like we are expectant of these guys have been gone a year.
We're gonna deliver.
Yes, one long year. So you kind of have to, you know, like really, yes.
It's actually 9 months.
Yes, 9 months. Oh, it's
9 months. So we're gonna deliver.
So you're going to deliver before the year closes. Before we start saying these guys go for a whole year, you're going to talk to them. Which artists are going to be performing at the event?
So we have a very amazing lineup.
Yes.
The amazing Njoki Karu is going to be on stage, Billy Black, and the fisherman himself, Costa Ojuang.
Yes.
This is a fusion of 3 different genres, all on one stage.
Yes.
Man, if that
Kenyan music at its finest.
Kenyan music at its
utatoka hapo uende tu tutakuwa tumecurate playlist because something good that happened from our first edition. Kuna wasawa kuwa interact na wase kama akina Kinoti, akina Ochiko, so after akina African Vic. So after hapo msana kwambia msi sijai msikiza vision tu yake venye alikuwa anatuwekea mangoma kwa nyumba tuko like ani akina nani. So ina come to life.
So you're going to come out of there with even, you know, having known the artist that you're listening to. Because sometimes unasikia tu song moja mzuri huko. Ukiulizwa ni nani, you have absolutely no clue. Also, this is a very nice way of growing our music industry, of making Kenyan, we say Kenya for Kenyans. We listen to Kenyan music. Play KE, and this is the event that is saying play KE, play Kenyan music, let's get to listen. And trust me, like you have heard, you know, if a guy is able to convince their fellow guy friend that the music they are listening to is good, then hiyo ni kali. Let me tell you, hiyo ni kali. Because guys, you listen and you're like, what are those? But so if 3-4 guys can be convinced by this one guy that this music is good, you can trust me that music is going to be amazing. So the where, the when, the tickets. Let's talk that. Faiz.
The where ni ASK Showground.
Yes.
Hapo Ngong Road.
Yes.
Hiyo ni growth, kwanza tuanzie hapo.
Yes.
Alafu the when is on the 12th of December. It's Jamhuri Day.
Yes.
It's a holiday, guys, usitense.
So hauna reason whatsoever. You don't need permission from work. You'll already be off work.
Exactly. Unaweza enda usikize president alafu ukuje umalizie vibe.
Umalizie hapa.
That's the where. That's the when.
Yes.
Mwisho ni?
The time.
The time. Gets ina open at 12 p.m. 12 p.m. ni mchana. Kuna mse tulimuzia ticket akasema event inaanza midnight. No, calm down. Event gets ina open but
12 p.m.
Yes. Our main performances inaanza 5.
Yes.
But tuko na curtain raisers wase wengine wabaya sana. Tuko na Angie, tuko na D. These are amazing artists wenye tumeinteract na wao and they are very raw. So kamini mwasikiza ndo anatufungulia stage alafu akina Njoki Karo anakuja kumaliza.
Exactly.
And for the first time we have someone who's under 18 performing all the way from Mombasa.
Okay.
She's an amazing artist. Her name is Shanaria Evans.
Yes.
Man, she's ahead of our time.
Yes, come listen to kid artists, talented, pure
amazing
talent. Okay, so if that's not calling your name, honestly, I don't know what is. And I like that the event begins at 12 p.m. That means I get to sleep in during the morning. It's a holiday. Sleep in, niamke hapo ma 9, 10, you know, take a shower, niamke pole pole, nijitayarishe, then I come all the way. Yes, tell us, where can we get the tickets? How much are the tickets?
So where do you get the tickets?
Yes.
So we're selling the tickets on Hustle Sasa. If you follow us on our socials, you will see the link is on our Instagram bio. You can click the link over there.
Yeah.
But kama
so marketing department pay me pull up.
Mbaya.
Tickets ziko Hustle Sasa, you know.
Damn it. Again, we're doing KE.
Yes.
So it's the Vibe 254.
Yes.
The
Vibe.
THEE.
Yes.
The Vibe.
Oh, the Vibe.
The event is the Vibe 254.
Yes. But the tickets are the Vibe.
It's the Vibe 254.
Okay.
.hustlesasa.shop. Single tickets are going for 1,000 shillings. But if you have someone you want to bring, kama ni mpoa wako, be it your mom, your dad, your friend, tickets are going for 1,700 shillings only. 300 bob is a very nice mocktail. You know, me smoky pasua ka 8 hivi. That's very good. That's a very good offer too. If you ask me honestly, just tag a person, tafuta mtu mwingine mwende, your sister, your BFF. It was 300 bob, mjue venye mtafanya nazo. You know, just have an amazing time. I want to ask, because your merchandise looks really nice, will you guys be having merchandise on the event?
Definitely. For this edition tuko nazo.
Yes.
Tutakuwa na giveaway. Tutapatia watu kaa wili hivi t-shirt. Tutakuwa na bands zenye zimeandikwa The Vibe. It's all about branding. So ukikam tutakuwa na tent yetu hapo. You'll find a couple of things zenye ziko na brand ya The Vibe.
Exactly. Yeah, because I do really think whoever is doing your artwork is doing a very nice job.
He's an artist.
Yes, so Anafa, I think that is one of the partners, you know, that needs to be.
Shout out to Kabugi for designing our logo.
Yes. So Kabugi, wherever you are, big up. You are doing an amazing job. That's the first thing I saw. Like hata before nione sura kwanza niliona The Vibe 254. Then now went to the person, so anafanya kazi safi. So also go there, get some merchandise for yourself, get a bracelet, get yourself a t-shirt, and just go vibing on your way. All right. As we conclude, we have talked about the tickets, the time. Are we getting tickets before we go to the next question? Are we getting tickets at Art and Culture Monday?
Definitely.
And it's KUTV.
Yes.
It's Kind Blessing.
Thank you.
So how many tupende ngapi? Mnataka ngapi? Wanna give them we are suffering from success.
You are suffering from success. Acha tuongee nyuma ya hema. Tuongee na hapo nyuma. We make arrangements, but we are going to get tickets. So stick around to know how you can grab yourself one of those tickets, okay? Or two. You know, you never know. Tutaongelesha vizuri. Then we can know exactly where we are going. I want you to shout out to your partners, because like you said, you're not alone. Nimesikia ta umbao, but I want you to shout out to your partners that you have, you know, are bringing together. You're doing a good job. Yes.
So let's throw a name.
Yes, that's okay.
Shout out to our sound partners, JG Concepts.
Shout out to Joy Mune, our co-founder.
Yes.
To Claire and Joki, who's doing our set design.
Yes.
Shout out to us who are organizing the event. Shout out to Ovadiba. Shout out to Taombaombao.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Immaculate, Pascal. I need not to forget them.
Yes.
To understand.
Tutawaelewa. Hata the fact that hata kuja tajwa KUTV na Art and Culture Monday, I'm here understanding.
Shout out to people who've been there with us for even the longest time.
Yes.
Julie Benda, Shalini Shenyi,
Mint Culture. Those are our first partners. Shout out to you guys. Ticket yenyu iko tunawapenda mbaya.
Amazing.
Shout out to KUTV, Art and Culture.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tuko na ticket zenyu.
Thank you. Asanteni sana. It's an honor. Finally, I don't know that both of you are just you. I wanted to invite guys to the Vibe 254. Walikeni to just take 30 seconds. What? Yeah, we cannot be inviting people for 30 minutes. Kimathi.
So if we're gonna cry, we're gonna cry together.
Yes.
If you're gonna laugh,
yes,
we're gonna laugh together.
Yes.
That's why you need to be at the Vibe 254.
Is the Vibe going to be preparation for Christina Shusho's something?
Huko ndo tunaenda kumalizia.
Huko ndiko tunaenda kumalizia after tumetoka the Vibe.
That's also just for people who appreciate good music.
Yes.
The Vibe is a place to be. Jamuhoi Day. you need not to miss this. As in, it's
Hannah words, by the way. He has prepared, given his all. So you better show up. Thank you. Five.
What Zico? This is a bit personal. The 5th edition is about you who has showed up for yourself. Kuna hiyo time umeanguka alafu ukashow up for yourself. So hii edition ni ya kujiappreciate.
Yes.
So kama ujiappreciate, theme yetu ni get up, dress up and show up. Kama tu jiappreciate hapo. Venye tu amesema tutalia pamoja kama na tutafurahi pamoja.
Yes.
Juu playlist yetu ama headliners wetu inaenda hivi.
Yeah.
So come the vibe.
It will be a wave of an emotional wave. We are happy, we are sad, and isn't that just what we need?
Yeah.
Yes. Is there a dress code? I forgot to ask that.
It's get up, dress up, show up. Come ukijiappreciate.
Yes, the way you would get up and appreciate yourself and say, "Yeah, damn, I look good."
Bas.
Your outfit ndio unaenda nayo kwa the vibe 254. Before I let you guys go, I know, of course, with discussing business and all, I'm sure you have seen past the vibe season episode. I want to say edition 5. What are we to expect in the next 2 years? Tumetoka 2 years. 2 years that have been a lot for the vibe. What are we to expect in the next 2 years?
I know we are gearing up. We are transitioning, hopefully, if not next year, maybe wengine.
Yeah.
Into now like a year-long festival.
Yes.
So that means more artists.
Yes.
Greater experiences. Yeah.
Yeah, so there is something to look forward to. Because I believe now that you've come back, hakuna opportunity ingine ya come back. You can be coming back every 3 minutes. Also, guys, now we are back, coming back edition. So we are expecting, more growth and, like you have said, more artists. Just because we have way too many Kenyan artists. Way too many. I do not think the Vibe 254 can exhaust the number of good artists, and not just artists, good artists that are in this country. Finally, social media handles, so that we can get those tickets. When you may miss your information, we can get all the updates required. So give us social media handles.
Yeah, check us out on Instagram at thevibe254.
Yes.
Ukikosa hapo kuja kwa Faiz Francis Ouma.
Yes.
That's my Instagram. Niongelesha hapo about the vibe. Enda kwa Tevin Kimathi or Mune Joy. You'll get your ticket. Just DM us at the vibe 254 on Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah, TikTok na X uko tunakam.
Yes.
Bado site kwa IG.
But IG, exactly. Which are I think we are all there really. So the Vibe 254 or their personal social media handles, they're going to give you all the information that you will need. I want us to close this one here because I'm going to be repeating the details of the event that is the Vibe 254. I'm going to be repeating those details on our art calendar. But right about now, ladies and gentlemen, that's why we put a full stop to the second and last launch of the day. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us. We are definitely going to be joining you at the Vibe. So see you guys there. But right about now, we take a short break. We will be right back.